I don't know if you'll remember, but it says about the wee water bottle that I got from B&M the other day. Now I've been using that at night time. It's great because I need to take pills at night and in the morning, so it's always good to have a wee drink there. So I've been using that more, but I've also been watching some of the challenges on YouTube, the water challenges, and it's like, well, let's drink a gallon of water, but we say it in litres here, so for us it's like just about 4.5 litres of water. So I've had this water bottle for ages. I love it. I love drinking out of it. Always makes me feel like I've drank a good amount of water once I've drank one of them. So the equivalent of 4.5, so I'm going up to 5 just to cover the full amount. So like people have been doing it for 7 days, I've been doing it for 30 days. Ideally I want to do it forever, but I'm going to do like a see how it goes kind of thing for the 30 days. See if there's any changes to myself, any difference to my skin, my hair, anything. There's loads and loads. You can search forever and you'll find loads of things about drinking extra water and the health benefits and things like that. So I'm going to see what one's happened to me. I'm not going to set out to say I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. I just want to see, because some of the things were working for some people, some of them weren't working. And I found it really interesting that I watched quite a few of them, and the first day everyone was really positive and really upbeat. The second, kind of third, fourth days, it was, you could tell it was draining and it was tiring and all the rest of it. But usually by the fourth and fifth day, they were all saying how they felt so much thirstier and so much more energy. And one of the ones I watched on the day 7, she was actually on her 3rd bottle when she was supposed to be drinking like 2 half gallons. So I was really I want to say inspired, but I don't know if that's the right word, to give it a go, because I don't drink enough water and I don't want to, like, I'd stopped drinking fizzy juice at some point along the way, and then fell off the wagon and straight back to the diet I brew, total addicted. So I'm wanting to flush that all out and go back to just drinking water. So, go me, I'm on my 2nd bottle already, and I'm already peeing like a Trojan. Woo! I'll keep these updated. Hi, I just wanted to do a little day 1 update. So we're on our 3rd bottle. We're about, I don't know, 3/4 of the way down it, and it's 3 o'clock. So my plan was to have 3 bottles down by 3 o'clock, but we went up to everything today, so I'm going to push this one, hopefully have it done by 4 o'clock, and then that means I've only got 2 left to drink before I go to bed tonight. So far, I have been to the toilet a zillion times. I literally go and pee, and 15 minutes later I'm like, I need to pee again. It's bad. But hopefully we'll get into some sort of rhythm and settle down a wee bit. But we'll keep you updated on how we got on for the rest of the day. Right, it's that time where I'm going to attempt to wax my own legs. So I picked these strips up from Home Bargains, and I think they were like $2.49 or something along those lines. Nothing I bought today was more than $2.49, so I'm not very hopeful. I'm thinking that price. However, I've just thought I would give it a try, because I feel as if I just go for a shower, get washed, do what I need to do, and come out, and then I'm like, oh, I should have shaved my legs, or oh, I've not got time, or just hangs like that. So I thought I'm gonna give it a try, see if it's something I can do, something that works, that I can maybe do when I'm sitting watching TV, or just kind of chilling, rather than put myself under pressure to do it when I'm in a shower. So I'm just going to show you the packaging and stuff. So it's just a wee box. It's got like 20 strips in it. And just empty the box, So that's all your strips and the wee packaging like that. And those are wee wipes for using after you've used them. So I'm just going to heat one up and I'll be right with you. So you just give it a rub between your hands, you don't need to microwave it. Heat the wax up between your hands, it stays for 30 seconds. So just going to give this a rub. You can't feel it getting hot, so it's just like you're rubbing your hands together. So you're trying to make sure that I get to the edges as well, to get the full use of it. So now I'm just going to separate them. Woo. I've just stuck that down on my leg, giving it a wee extra rub to try and catch all those lovely hairs that I've been neglecting. So I'm just going to grab it for the bottom. Ouch! Wow, that works. Wow. It's nippy, but it's no worse than when like you're getting your eyebrows done and stuff. And you can clearly tell there's a massive difference. I'm quite impressed with that. There's a wee couple of ones, I don't even know if they're still attached or not. But I'm actually quite impressed with that first result. So I'm going to continue on and I'll maybe do a side-by-side leg comparison when I'm done one leg. So I think I've done the best I can. Basically it tells you to keep waxing until it's not sticky anymore. I found that maybe you could get a couple of uses out of them, and then if you went to like the edges or anything like that, you could actually use the full strip. I'll show you the strips in a wee second. I'm just seeing how well these wipes take off the wax. They're kind of papery wipes, but they've got a lovely kind of smell to them. I believe it said aloe vera. I avoided these wee spots, and like I avoided them when I was doing it, for obvious reasons. But there is still a couple of wee kind of stubborn hairs. They're like really coarse hairs. So there's like they're like few and far between. You could literally pick them out one by one. There's like one here, you'll see, and it does just feel like it's been the really kind of stubborn hairs that haven't. I mean, I've come out in some kind of spots, but I know that that can happen with waxing anyway, so I'm not too concerned with that. You see there's like a wee kind of looped hair there, just kind of wee ones like that, but there's no, like, I would quite happily wear a skirt with that. I would get rid of like the 2-3 hairs that I can see. I'm really looking hard. I don't know if you can tell for the camera, but maybe the spots, it doesn't look great, but it does say there will be some redness and stuff. So what I did notice though is I've got psoriasis, and my knees are always really dry and really dark, and actually I think it's lifted the skin off as well, like not obviously a layer of my skin so that I'm bleeding or anything, but I think it's took like the right dry dead skin cells off. In fact, if I do a side by side with my other knee, my other leg, which is extremely hairy, the reason that Ben didn't want me to do this, because he didn't want to be embarrassed with my hairy legs, but to be fair, if you're doing a waxing video, you need to have hairy legs. So as you can see on this knee, or maybe not, yeah, there we go, it's really quite dry and dark. My knees have just always been like that, but actually I'm quite impressed. It feels smooth. Quite impressed with that. So we'll see. I'm going to go on and do the other leg, and I'm also going to do my underarms, but I'm not videoing that because I'm not confident enough. But what I'll do before I go is show you, if it will focus, there we go, the hair that came off my legs. And I mean, I know my legs are hairy, but really, this is phenomenal. And these are obviously the first ones, and then it moves on to the kind of lesser hairs where I was just picking up some of the more stubborn ones and just some wee ones that maybe didn't get in the first. So I ended up using 4 double strips, so 8 strips. So actually probably, well, I've got bigger legs. I've got bigger legs than, say, probably the average person. That's no denying that, but maybe you would get away with doing 4, like, well then it would be 10. So you maybe get away with doing like 5 strips per leg, so you'd maybe get like 2 waxes out of like the box, if that makes sense. But for me, because I am a bit bigger and actually my hair was slightly longer than it recommended on the box, so it might even be that. But I'll let you know the next time, because I'm going to buy them again, because that was super easy. And do you know what, I just sat in my bed and chilled. I had the music on and things like that, so quite impressed. What I'll do is I'll give you a wee update once I've done my underarms. I'm not going to video any of that, I'm not going to vlog any of that, but I will let you know how I got on and if I'd recommend it or that. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to also, because the wee, it's face and underarm, but I quite like going and getting my eyebrows done, and in between times I'll just pluck them, so quite happy with that. But I want to use the smaller ones for the underarm. So that's my, let you know how that goes. And while I'm doing that, I'm also going to have a wee shot of their water strips, because I normally get the ones out at Asda, but they seem to have vanished. So I've picked up some, you'll seen it, if you've seen it earlier in my video, I picked up some of the peel off masks. I really like them, the black charcoal one. So I always used to buy these wee strips for my nose, so I found these today, and I think I want to say they were 99p, so I'll let you know how they go. But see you soon. Guys, can I just say, for 99p, I am 129? No, 99p. The wee box was 79p. I am super impressed with how that's come out. So for me, the Vital, I'm sure it says Vital, hold on. Vital wax strips are a hit. I'm going to do a wee bit of nosying to find out about the company and things like that when I get a bit more time, but I'm praying it's above board because I'm very impressed and I would stock up in them. So yeah, thumbs up for me for a first timer. Totally impressed. I'm going to go spend a wee, I don't know, 20 minutes or something doing my armpits, and I'll let you know how I got on. I'll maybe do a wee like what's in the box when I'm opening it for you, but I am not up for doing my armpits on camera. So again, this is from the same company. It's face and underarm wax strips with aloe vera extract. They smell delicious, I must admit. So this one has got 36 strips, but they're a bit smaller. Well, I'm presuming they're a bit smaller because they're in a smaller box. And the instructions in the back are slightly different. There's no instructions in the pack, but there's quite detailed instructions on the back, so I'm happy with that. So that's your wee wipes for after you've used, and it actually does get rid of the wax really well. I feel like my legs are really smooth, kind of oil that's on it. So there we are, that's the size of the strips. I wasn't sure if there'd be different sizes, but we're going to try and get the underarm done. I think the smaller sizes might be better for the underarm, because you'll be able to get kind of in, and because your underarm goes in all different directions, I think that's quite a good idea. I'll let you know how it goes. So after my great experience with my legs, my armpits were the pits. There's no other way to describe them. Those strips I thought would be really good because they were small and they'd get right into like the crease in your armpit, blah blah blah. No, they were a nightmare. But I'm going to give it a second try, purely because, don't judge, but my armpit hair was longer than the recommended 5mm. So it says between 2 to 5mm, and nah. So it did take some off eventually, and I kind of used the big strips and kind of messed about a wee bit and tried to get it somewhat done, but it's by no means done. It's better than it was after the first couple of strips. So at some point I'll get down to giving them a shave, letting them grow back in a wee bit, and I'll try them at the recommended level. But instead I just stuck on a wee nose. I think it's quite dry. So I'm going to take that off. Oh, it's left quite a lot on my face. I'll give that a wash and check out the pores and report back. So I've got the strip off. As you've seen, it left quite a bit of product still on my nose, but actually I'm quite impressed. I don't know, my camera's not the greatest, but I felt like my pores were actually really clear around. I always feel as if like this bit in here is always, it's like kind of red in there anyway. It's like that anyway, but it always makes it look really dirty. And that's kind of generally where I feel like problem areas. So for that to actually look when I see it in the mirror, like I don't know how to show you that. I see a huge, not huge difference, but I see it looks good. So I do. So I'm quite impressed with that. So I think those were 79p as well. As I said, in fact, I told a lie earlier. Oh, I said all the things I bought were under £2.49. The peonies I bought, they're like part of my Instagram story, but I'll pop them on with this video because I want to show everything I bought today. The peonies that I bought were actually £2.99, but I'd picked up a bunch of flowers that I'd seen in the Mother's Day section that I'd seen someone else suggesting. Because I've been watching loads of videos on different decorations and organisations and stuff, so I'd seen those flowers and I thought, you know what, I really want some flowers around the house. I love having fresh flowers, but I'm not very good at looking after them. So I just thought, well, I'll get some fake ones. So I seen them and I really liked them, and then I walked round the corner. So that was in the Mother's Day section, so I walked around the corner into like the kind of bridal homeware kind of section, and there was wee vases with lovely peonies in them, white peonies, and I just thought, I love them, and I'm going to pay the same price for a wee glass bottle as well as the flowers. So that kind of was like, yep, you're doing that. That was a decision made for me. What was I saying? What was my whole point there? Yeah, so that was I paid £2.99, sorry, for those wee things. So the nose strips, I didn't really speak about them because I wasn't really sure if I was going to do them tonight, but they're T-Zone, Newton Labs T-Zone. They're new ones for me. Normally I get, is it the seventh Heaven? Yeah, normally I get the Seventh Heaven ones, as I said, out of Asda, but they've not had them in for ages, and there's like, I'm sure they do charcoal masks and now they don't, so I've got a funny feeling as they're doing what they normally do and phasing stuff out. So yeah, I was quite impressed with that. For 79p you get 6 of them, which is better than what you were getting. I think you were getting 3 for £1 at Asda and the Seventh Heaven stuff. So that, and I'll get back to you when I redo my armpits, because it was quite nippy compared to the legs. Like the legs, you done it once and it was nippy, you done it again and it wasn't any worse, so you could handle it, whereas the armpits were really quite stingy. So I've just gave myself a pamper. I've used my cleansing stuff, I've had my nose all done. I always kind of focus on the nose. Sometimes I'll put the full mask on, but that's like a nice wee treat, but just for a wee quick. So that's me. I've had a wee Friday night, not even Friday night, Friday evening pamper. Looked after myself, so that's quite nice. And yeah, I'm gonna go and have some dinner, chill with the boys, I think that's kind of part of why I like my flowers and stuff. I'm surrounded by boys, so I just want to make everything so girly to make me feel not so alone in my own house. No, I'm joking. I just like, I don't know what it is. I've never really been like a girly girl. Excuse me, sorry. I've never really been like a girly girl, like, but there's always that wee kind of niggling thing in the back going, oh, I really like that pink, and oh, well, purple's my favourite colour, so anything purple's a winner. But like, when it comes to decorating the house and things like that, Jamie's always kind of says, oh well, like, you've got 3 boys, so you can be in charge of what the house is decorated like. But we've never actually got round to getting it decorated, so that will be part of. But I'm like fluffy cushions, big rugs, or I'm going the full soft furnishing galore. So and I love a bargain. I'm a bargain hunter, so we'll get there. But yeah, I've kind of went off key. I'll update you if I can. Thank you, like and subscribe. We water update, this is bottle number 4. It's under halfway gone and I've still to have dinner, so I think I'll get bottle number 5 and no bother. And that'll be me done for today. Go me, first day done. Hi, I just wanted to nip on and give you a wee update at the end of the video. My water challenge. This is the 5th bottle and it's just gone 8 o'clock and it's almost done, so I'm quite impressed with myself today. However, yesterday I had a wee tiny visitor in the form of my nephew and it kind of got me a bit distracted, so I only managed 3 bottles. But on the other side of that, I was up nice and early this morning with him, so I got 5 bottles done nice and early, so I'm impressed. So I'll give you a wee view of my legs now. So this is them all calmed down and my lovely spots waxed, and they're really smooth. I'm really quite still impressed with that. So at some point very soon I'm going to head up to Irvine again and get myself a nice wee bundle of them, because it was dead simple to do and just something that I would sit and do while I'm watching the TV or just, you know, chilling, spoil myself a wee bit. So yeah, anyway, that's my weekend done. Hope you've had a good one. Remember to like and subscribe and press the bell and you'll get a wee notification. Thanks.